Alright everyone, I'm playing some more Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 6v6 TDM. This map is the St Petrograd map. I'm using the P90 with a barrel attachment that extends its range. At the time I was going for the gold camo. I get killed fairly early by Troll Beck Titan 9. As this match progresses, you'll see us go back and forth. And I'm assuming he's a he. He gets kind of salty, as you'll see.
Let's go.
So, as I mentioned at the time, I was going for the gold camo. I've since earned it. So I've got the, I don't know the name of the attachment, but like I said, it extends the barrel. I've got like the Scout Combat Optic that provides 3.5 times magnification. So recently I've been kind of going for some gold camos for the guns that I use the most often. Recently Activision announced that in the upcoming update, Obsidian camo will be available. So basically it's a new camo that's kind of, I'm presumably going to be black or dark in color. And the prerequisite to earn Obsidian camo for any given gun is that you have to have gold camo already for that gun. But at least unlike the platinum camo and the Damascus camo, you don't have to have camos for other guns besides the gun that you want Obsidian camo for. So in other words, to get platinum camo, you have to have gold camo for all, like platinum camo for, let's say the P90, you have to have gold camo for all other weapons in that class, all other submachine guns. And if you want Damascus camo, you have to have gold camo for every weapon. But at least for Obsidian camo, if you just want Obsidian camo for a particular gun, you just have to get gold camo for that gun. That's the only requirement, basically. So my aim isn't so great, despite my build being intended for long shooting. At this point in the match, this is where the rivalry kicks into gear. So at this point, I'm like 0-1 against that player I mentioned. Areas. And I knew they'd come in through the hotel, right? They'd assume that I'd still be there along the east part of the canal. So I post up. You can hear you laughing, it's still funny. Ooh, I get killed. And then you can saw at the end there. Troll Beck with Titan. Troll Beck, whatever. I'll just call him Troll. Emptied some rounds into my dead body. So since earning gold camo, I went back to just the standard laser sight and the ring sight for the P90, just because that's what's used in Metal Gear Solid 4 and presumably in Metal Gear Solid 2. So besides being inspired by all the Metal Gear Solid games, there we go, Troll Beck Titan. So that's my third kill against that player, so I'm 3-1 at this point. So going back to my classes, so they're inspired by Metal Gear Solid, but they're also like, in a sense, restricted by Metal. Oh man. Fucking hell. Yeah, here we curse that. Killed just as I was pulling up my Wilson. So going back to my classes again, yeah, so they're inspired, but they're also restricted by Metal Gear Solid. So I won't use attachments that aren't in those games unless I'm going for like gold camo. In that case, I'll just use whatever I need to get the gold camo, then I'll just Once that's done, I'll use the Metal Gear Solid attachments. So those Troll, I keep forgetting the player's name. Troll Beck Titan
Son of a bitch.
killed me. So 3-2 at this point. The Wilson. I think it's a pretty fair kill streak reward. I mean, you can rack up a lot of kills on like high density maps, but your Wilson can be destroyed like really easily. You can be killed with a single cruise missile, a couple of rockets. Alright, I get my revenge there, so 4-2. Unless my accounting is off. Oh, so yeah, going back to like attachments and the gunsmith 5-2. Again, going back to gun customization. So in the next update, the upcoming update, you'll be able to apparently mix and match parts from different guns. So you can have like an M4 barrel with an AK stock. That's going to be interesting because I'll be able to finally maybe make some guns that will resemble the ones in Metal Gear Solid 5, the Phantom Pain. I don't know if you ever played that game, but it had a gunsmithing function kind of like this game. And you could create, because the guns were like fictional and not licensed, you could really come up with like some really ridiculous looking guns. So the game is still pretty close. Oh, yeah. So 5-3. And of course, yeah, he's got a, you know, empty half a dozen rounds into my dead corpse. Not offended, as you can hear, I'm kind of laughing and just taking it in stride. I try to be a good sport, you know, I don't teabag other players or shoot their dead corpses, but, you know, I couldn't help being a little bit annoyed by Troll, whatever, shooting to my body. So that kind of spiced up the match a little bit for me. 5-3. It'd be cool if this game had like a rival counter. Like in addition to the team score, it showed like your rival score. But I guess I can see why they would not want to do that as well. You know, they want to emphasize the team outcome. And I remember in Modern Warfare 3, like, there's like a death streak reward, death streak quote unquote reward if you died enough. The HUD would identify like the player who killed you most recently. Again. Come on, man. Why so salty? So 5-4. Our score is 5-4.
On the cafe.
We're up by 4 with a minute 10 seconds left.
Allied UAV overhead.
Now it's down to 3, so it's still pretty close.
1 minute remaining. Time is with us. Push to victory.
Oh, wow. Go with the 01. That's a pretty clutch kill. Look who it is. Oh, yeah. Saver. No, Savior. I thought I said Saver. So Savior, so I save a teammate from getting killed. So 6-4 is our personal battle, if I'm not mistaken.
We are out of time. Move. Allied cluster.
Shoe throwing guy, that's a funny username. Oh, I think that was a player.
Restaurant, second floor.
I'm hunting, trying to get a final kill. Before time runs out. And that'll do it. So, some pretty interesting changes coming up
Very good.
for Modern Warfare. A fairly close match for the most part, except for the end in which we kind of pulled away. But hey, I want to thank Trollbeck Titan 9 for an interesting match. My team won. I finished positive unlike that player. Thanks a lot.